Hi, I'm Dwight De Leon, and this is Rappler Talk. Norman Marquez just wanted to make it to the ballot, but the Commission on Elections did not let him, not once, but twice. Now, the former senatorial aspirant declared a nuisance candidate by the Comelec in 2019 and 2022 has won his second Supreme Court battle against the poll body. He now joins us live here on Rappler Talk. Magandang umaga po, Sir Norman, at welcome po sa ating programa.
Magandang umaga naman po sa mga ating nanonood.
Sir, you have a very interesting story because not everyone can say that the gods of Padre Faura have sided with them on multiple occasions. And you're basically just an ordinary citizen. So sa mga taong hindi pa nakakakilala kay Norman Marquez, sino po ba siya?
Actually, I'm an animal welfare advocate. I'm a graduate of Ateneo de Manila University, with a management engineering degree, and I've been an animal welfare advocate since 2016, and I started in Baguio Animal Welfare. But then, because of what we're doing, which is more inclined with animal cruelty, the legal aspect of it, So, and that's very rare and very much in need. So we created a ripple effect, and we are now helping the pet owners nationwide, from as far north as Isabela and Cagayan, and as far south as Zamboanga and Davao. So now we're helping in the legal pursuit of justice, against these animal abuses, And then after a while, I realized that the law is really very deficient, Of course, the penalties, and then there are some technicalities which hampers the pursuit of the justice, in animal abuse cases. So so just thought that, okay, so maybe I first thought of party list, But the problem is, party list is like, I saw some of the situations there where they cannot really have so much laws, Because you have to deal with 300 congressmen, So, and I believe that we have the voting power, the pet owners, which I consider as the biggest sector of the society. It's bigger than the poor, bigger than any religious denomination and gender. And we feel that statistically we are like about 35 million pet registered Filipino voters, which are pet owners. So that's about 7 out of 10. That was way back to 2019 estimates. So we're about 7 out of 10, and you make them 3 of them vote for you. 3 out of the 7, you are a senator. And it's we have experienced that's very easy for them to convince them to vote for you, and they will really help you, in the expense.
Sir, you said that you became an animal welfare advocate in 2016. So medyo recent pa, Kaya I'm curious, what was the parang specific moment na parang you decided, okay, this is an advocacy that I will pursue strongly?
Actually, I was involved in RESE. I had my, I took the exam, license broker exam in 2012, and I had this license, So now, but then
after, so you had a different life.
Yeah, I used to be in corporate world, with a conglomerate and then a Dubai-based company. But then, of course, the economy, and I'm not in the technical world, where I can go abroad. So I'm a marketing man. So now, because of the problem, when they dragged me into the advocacy, the animal lovers in Baguio, so I saw the problem, I saw the problem and the need for someone to really help.
Organized group na ba to, sir? Tong animal lovers sa Baguio at the time?
There are several groups, There are several groups of like some are breeders, some are like cats, dogs, even horses, But they're not really like SEC registered, They're just groups, clubs, and some of them wanted me to join them. No, there were about 8 of us. We formed the Baguio Animal Welfare, but then we saw the need to, like, there's people from all over the Philippines are also asking for help, no? And because of the Facebook, so it's very easy to communicate with them and send affidavits, no? Or without need for me to visit, like, Davao, no? But then some people suddenly, like, sir, can you go to Davao, or can you go to Palawan, or can you go to Isabela? We'll pay for the transportation and the accommodations. Then it started that way, no? So from then on, I have begun a torrid-paced advocacy, and as a nationwide scope. So I'm going around continuously, no, for the past 6 years. That's as if I'm already campaigning, no, for myself. And these people, because of the what you're giving them is a very expensive commodity, which is yung legal, no. They will, instead of giving them money, no, they will be more like, they feel that they want to give it back to you, no, like utang na loob, no. So,
But so you're doing that even though you're not a lawyer by profession?
yes, because I've been in the company and I'm dealing with the legal cases of the companies, no, that I've been through, because I'm on the like a marketing manager of the company, no? So I'm doing the legal, also coordinating with the lawyers, no. So I learned how to write, no, because lawyers were sending me the affidavits, and I'm reviewing them, and because I can write, I can read, no. So, and then comes Google, so now it's very easy for me to refer to laws, no, jurisprudence, no. So even Supreme Court, and I'm fascinated with the Supreme Court decisions, because they explain to you how the lower courts make mistakes, no. So then I know I can get ahead of the lower courts, no. That's why when I write affidavits, and I send to if I cannot go to the location of the scene of the crime, I send to the complainants, no. And they file directly to the prosecutor's office, no, without even going through the police, no. So and then I coordinate with them by phone or by messenger, no. So, and we can help so many people nationwide, particularly pet lovers, no.
Sir, and in 2019, you ran basically because you felt like you can give a voice to these animal welfare advocates and pet lovers.
Yes, I started in 2016. That's an election year, no. I'm not thinking of politics, no. And then comes 2019. That's 3 years after, no. So then, by that time, I have realized that there's a need to change the law, and I don't feel like it should come from Congress, no. Like it can be effectively changed in the Senate, no. And then and I still also believe that we have the numbers to support a candidate to the Senate, no. And of course, I tried the party list also, of course, no. But then somebody told me, no, an election lawyer came back to me and said, "Sir, I'll give you the third seat, but you have to give us 3 million, and we'll give you the second seat. The second nominee, no. But you have to give us 5 million." So it's like a money thing, no. And I just learned that you have to have a show money like 13 million to have a party list, no. And we cannot afford that, no. So then, in 2019, from party list, I decided senator, no. So actually, I thought of party list, no, naively, no. But then, I think it's Senate, no. But then comes the Comelec, no. I didn't know. They just said, okay, you don't have the money, so please submit to us proof of financial capability, because otherwise, you are a nuisance, no. Of course.
Okay, let's zero in on that a bit. You filed your certificate of candidacy. That's siguro around September, October of 2018.
October 15.
Okay, October of 2018. And then, when did you find out for the first time that I was declared a nuisance candidate by the Congress?
I received a subpoena, petition, no, from the law department, no. they have to give it like 8 to 10 days from the filing. That's the end of the filing period, no? So I received it sometime end of the October, no?
And what did it say?
That I'm a nuisance candidate because the same thing that they said, no? That I came from a place because I put my address as Mountain Province, the place of my wife, because the strategy is for me to get the northern vote. Because anyway, I am from Quezon City, I'm an Atenean, I have my national vote here, no, in Metro Manila. So because I was a kagawad there, no, in 2010. So and then I was PTA active there in the Mountain Province. So I placed my address there, no. That's why they were saying, oh, you are relatively unknown, and you are only known probably in the place where you were coming from, no. But of course, I'm also Atenean, no, and I grew in Quezon City. I'm practically here, no. Of course, my wife is from Mountain Province, but it's more of a strategy, political strategy, not to get votes from the north, no. So they questioned me, and then they said they finally asked for proof of financial capability, which of course I cannot give because I don't have, no. What will I give them? The proof of financial capability. So I defied them. I told them, no, you don't need, because I don't need to give you proof of financial capability because according to the Constitution, financial wealth should not be a hindrance in running for public office.
But then the Comelec, what happened? The Comelec upheld its decision na you're a nuisance candidate. Am I
yeah, first division, and then the N-Bank, no?
And then, after that, so you were basically declared a nuisance sa Comelec level. So what was the next step?
Actually, that time, it was late, no? It was always late. If only Comelec can decide 15 days, just 15 days, I can get a TRO, even the last time, no? But the last time, they were so late, no? So, like, so close to the printing
This was
already.
in 2019?
In 2019. And I was so, I don't know what to do, no? It's the first time that I was declared nuisance by the N-Bank, and I don't know what should I do, petition? I need a lawyer, no? Because this is Supreme Court, and I've learned that you have to have form and substance, and if you don't have the form, they will just dismiss you, no? They will not even look at your substance.
When you decided to run to the Supreme Court, may balota na print na ba yun? What was the timeline? O ito ba yung panahon na parang umaasa pa kayo na baka naman maihahabol ko pa yung pangalan ko sa balota?
Actually, I think that at that time, because I was
This
so
was your
late
first-
and
this was your first time
yeah,
running.
I think the printing has already started at the time, so I was really so late, no. But then I still filed it, no. I still filed it because no lawyer would like to help me.
Actually, I like to ask your thoughts about that. Why did you still pursue that? Kasi parang at the time, wala na eh. Di ba? Parang hindi na nakalagay yung pangalan ko sa balota. Para saan pa at gagawin ko to? What was going on in your head at the time?
Because I think I cannot sleep, no, that thinking that I am declared nuisance because of that, no.
And you think you're not a
And
nuisance candidate?
I don't think like you should be declared a nuisance or branded a nuisance because of property qualifications. So I pursued that, no. In fact, it took me so long, no, to make. Actually, now it took me about 3 days to come up with a petition, no, in 2022. But in 2019, it took me 15 days, no. Because I'm thinking how, and then I had to download a petition from Google of the petition of Grace po, no, the citizenship issue, and I used that as form, no, and then I used my substance. So there, no, I submitted it, 80 pages, and I didn't know I won. I was surprised, no, because I'm just thinking straight and honestly, no.
Did you expect that you were gonna win? That the Supreme Court would act on your case and side with you?
Because I saw the comment of the Office of the Solicitor General, no, representing the Comelec. When I saw the comment of the Solicitor General, it's more of technicality, no? It's more of technicality more than my issue. So then, as if they're trying to disqualify me. They're trying to contest my case on technicality only, no? But not on the issue, no? So I felt I have this strange feeling of I'm getting the decision decision of the courts, no? The favor of the Supreme Court, no? So, and then it was actually late. Actually, they were saying it's fast, but it's 5 months. May election, May
I think
2013.
it's September ba or October
And
of that year?
the decision came September 3. Now it's very short, no? June 28. So it's now, they were surprised, oh, 5 months only? But now, it's closer, no? So I feel that also Supreme Court is very supportive of me, no? That's why I'm very confident.
You won twice, so I mean that's enough.
Yeah, I felt that because of the first, and because of my sincerity, no, I felt that Supreme Court is very supportive of me, and I also sent several letters, no, and they issued resolutions noting, no, like including my letters, even if it is not verified, no.
Let me read lang for our audience a portion of the 2019 ruling para lang din sa kaalaman nila. Ito yung kaso na unang beses kayo nanalo.
Okay.
The Comelec gravely abused its discretion when it declared Marquez a nuisance candidate on the ground of lack of proof of his financial capacity to wage a nationwide campaign. By doing so, the Comelec has effectively imposed a property qualifications are inconsistent with the nature and essence of the Republican system ordained in our Constitution, so on and so on. So it's a bit strongly worded in your favor. Am I right?
Yeah, it said the Comelec committed grave abuse of discretion, no. In fact, in this decision now, 2022, they have softened up a bit. They're not saying the grave abuse of discretion phrase, no? They just said the Comelec made a grave error, gravely erred.
Okay, we'll go to that, Sir Norman. But after you won the first time, how did it feel and what was the strategy at the time? Nanalo na kayo eh.
Actually, of course, the strategy, because I won, I am very confident that I have no more obstacle in the 2022 election.
But you had your eyes already set on the next election.
As long as I'm in the advocacy, I will pursue the senator position. Because that's the only way I can help them. Because I've been going around and I'm almost about burned out already, except that I love the advocacy. If not for the love for the advocacy, there's no money. I'm dependent on donation or support of the people. Then I should have been burned out, no? But then because I love the advocacy, so I'm still here. And I'm targeting the 2022 at the time because of the win, and I'm thinking there's no more hindrance because there's no more in the qualifications of the nuisance can bar me from running again, no? But then in 2022, they twisted the words, no, of bona fide intention to run. They were saying, you have no bona fide intention to run, therefore you are making a mockery of the election. I told you, hey, you couldn't just tell me that, no? You have to tell me why. And the law department has been doing that for like more than a decade against the candidates. Like, they're just issuing petitions alleging things, no? That you are a nuisance without, and the burden of proof is on the candidate.
Okay, let's i-clear lang natin yung timeline para sa mga nanonood natin.
Okay.
So, 2019 you won in the Supreme Court. 2021 you again filed your certificate of candidacy. I think this is the first time I saw you kasi nasa Sofitel kayo noon and you filed your certificate of candidacy. You presented yourself again as an animal welfare advocate, and at this time you were already hopeful that you were gonna get in because the Supreme Court sided you the first time. So, siguro sa isip-isip nyo, siguro noon pagbibigyan na ako sa ganitong pagkakataon ng Comelec. But then, at that time, medyo late nirelease yung ballot phase, and if, correct me if I'm wrong, early in January, did you find out that you're gonna be a nuisance candidate? When did you find that out?
Actually, the issue of the Comelec is the same thing. No? Same thing. They did not change. It's like a template. No? They're just rewriting it, changing a bit, bending the words. Like bona fide, suddenly they highlighted the bona fide intention because now the property is gone. And then I think they purposely delayed my decisions, no, so that I can, because they know I am the one person who is capable of making a petition and win. That's why, even when I was submitting, no, my motion for reconsideration, no, or even my reply affidavit, no, reply to the petition, there seems to be some situation, no, that they're trying to bar me from submitting. They even question the email I sent, because I have to send the email before submitting the hard copies. Sir, we did not receive your email. No, we cannot find. How come? So I sent them several emails again, attached also the screenshots of my previous email. So how can you not see in the spam, no? Sir, no. And then finally they bring down the letter, and then they showed me my petition, my reply affidavits, and then they put a snowflake, no, on the stamp. So that means they have received it. Why will you stamp my petition if you have not seen the email? Suddenly, they brought down the petition, and with the snowflake, no, they snowflake what they have stamped, received, and with the signature, and then they snowflake it, no. So that's why I was furious, no? Furious.
And you were getting frustrated.
Yes, I know they're barring me. They're preventing me from submitting on time because that's the third day. You are only allowed to submit on the third day, and there were people there now waiting, and I'm sure they could not file because they don't know that they have to email. I don't know also that I have to email, no? So they just said, sir, you have to email, huh? Okay, so I went to the computer shop and I typed, no? And then I submitted. So then I submitted after 1 hour, and then they say, sir, you have to email also. Sir, we did not see your email. They're not saying, no? After an hour, I was calling them from the guard station. Oh, where's my, And then somebody came down. Sir, there's no email. Pak. They gave me the bunch, no, the papers with snowflake stamp.
So just for clarity, this was the email on what?
You have to email your documents at the same time, or prior to submitting your hard copies.
This is
you have to email
the COCs.
No, the reply to the petition
to
the petition of the law department. So you have to reply in 3 days. So I was there in 3 days, no. So I submitted.
So basically, sir, this was the back and forth na noong na-declare, tinitry na kayo ulit i-declare as a nuisance candidate.
Yeah, in the second.
The second time.
So because they already know, and this is what I felt lang, that they're really trying to prevent me from
running.
Yeah, to be in the ballot again, no. Because of what happened in the past. So it's a personal thing, no? Because they're so strict with me. But then, finally, because I was really crying out, I was really forcing the issue, no, with the guards, and then I was waiting there. And then, I think 4 minutes to 5 p.m., they brought down the paper with a stamp again. And they already saw the email. Suddenly, they saw so it's like very curious, no?
Sir, pero this time, yung difference siguro from 2019, you already went to the Supreme Court bago pa yung everything and you secured a TRO. Am I right? Did I remember that correctly? And what was the thought process at the time na parang, sige, pumunta na ako sa Supreme Court sakaling ma-issuehan ako ng TRO?
I know already the rules. I know the timetable. I learned from the 2019. That's why I know how to write it. In fact, I wrote it in 2 nights, in practically 1 night, no? Because I'm just writing to the Supreme Court using the form, and then the substance anyway came from me. It's not very hard. It's not like I'm a lawyer. Okay, give me your what you like statement, no? No, I know already my substance, and I already know the form. So that's 2009, 2022 is very easy for me, and I know or I feel already that they're blocking me. So I went there and I really pushed, no. I really pushed, despite my feeling that they're blocking me. And now, come December, they're supposed to, they have promised they will announce the final, no? Final since December, no? In fact, November. But then they delayed and delayed, no? And then I was hoping, finally, probably the NBank allowed me already, no? My candidacy, because now January, now Christmas, no resolution from them. So I think I'm already in because if you don't no resolution, because if they don't have a sense of urgency, it means it's positive because I don't have to respond. If it is negative, they should give me at least earlier, no, so that I have time to submit my but then they're delaying. So in the 2022 resolutions of the Comelec, when the law department gave to me the petition, I replied in 3 days, no? And then it took the Comelec 57 days to respond to my reply. And then I submitted in 2 days only. And then it took the Comelec 17 days. So that's 70 days against my 5 days. And what happened is, that's why the Supreme Court is saying in their decision that, okay, next time you have to really make a schedule so that, you know these people, they are going to file for the petition so that they have time for the Supreme Court to issue TRO, no? So, but then what happened is, they have issued TRO. In fact, it is very fast. Some filers, no, in December are complaining, hey, how come? No, there is already TRO of Marquez, no? And we have filed in November and December, and we still don't have the TRO. And Marquez, probably in 10 days, I got my TRO, no? So, and 10 days, 5 days before printing, and the Comelec was quiet. So we feel, okay, we are already.
And I remember, I guess I wrote about the story. There was at least one soundbite from the then Comelec spokesman James Jimenez saying na, we'll try to accommodate, this will be accommodated kasi hindi pa lumalabas yung ballot phase. And kaming mga reporters kasi, the ballot phase was one of the things that we were anticipating because this was supposed to be released back in December pa, para may timeline ganyan. It was delayed and delayed, na-push siya. But the reason that Comelec gave was siguro para operational concerns, and noong lumabas yung ballot phase, hindi nakalagay yung pangalan nyo. And actually, I think I remember writing a story about that despite the Supreme Court TRO that you obtained your name, and also, if I remember correctly, si Wilson Ahmad Puyata, the vice presidential aspirant, also did not make it to the ballot. So, and then after that, so I think you were still trying to find a way to make it to the ballot kahit kahit nagsisimula na yung printing ng balota. Did you try to do anything with the Supreme Court? Did you urge them to do something?
This is the sad situation at the time, no. I was really very frustrated because the TRO came on the January 19, and they emailed it to the Comelec, no. So they emailed it to the clerk of the commission. So they know already in 2019. Sorry. They know already in January 19, no, that there is a TRO for Norman Marquez, no. So, but then they were quiet, no. even James Jimenez is giving assurances, no? Like giving leads that, like I mean, we may be included. That's why we were very confident, no? And we're quiet also. We're satisfied, no? Because hey, there's a TRO of
I think you
Supreme
said that
Court.
in a radio interview.
Yeah. So we know we're already there, no, in the ballot. But then the Comelec is quiet, no. So they even did not update the Comelec website, no, of the final. So they allow. I think as if they're allowing me to expect that I'm already there, so that I cannot, of course, react. So had they informed the public that, oh, sorry, January 19 is too late. In fact, in their comment, they said they can only accommodate up to January 10. But they were saying that after the fact, no? 2000 and in 2022, January 19, I got my TRO, and they were saying in the comment in the Supreme Court, up to 10 only, January 10. So I got my 2019. Had they told me in January 19, sorry, this James Jimenez will probably say, sorry, Sir Norman Marquez, your TRO is already late, no? Because we can only accommodate up to 10. If he said that in January 19, we could have submitted right away this petition, the extremely urgent motion, no, to the Supreme Court to contest the decision, the announcement of the Comelec as a defiance, no. So like, I accused them of defying the decision of the courts, no, the Supreme Court, and then the Supreme Court said, probably not really defiance, probably not really contempt of court, no. So sorry, we will not punish them because they know they are the authority on the timetable, and we are the Supreme Court. That is their job. So probably there is no contempt of court.
But still, it's a major win for you. Let's now go to that. Kasi yun nga, you did not make it to the ballot. I remember that did you write to the Supreme Court after that?
When I saw that my name was not included in the ballot, that was January 25.
What was your ask? What was your ask?
I wrote 3 consecutive letters to the Supreme Court.
Ano yung pinaka talagang ina-request niyo sa Supreme Court at that time?
That, of course, I submitted the letter and then another letter, but the substance of the letter was included in the extremely urgent motion because I learned I have to do that, no. So I had to make an extremely urgent motion. So I submitted it, no. But then, of course, the Comelec, the Supreme Court had to wait for the comment, and despite my plea, I was telling the Supreme Court, hey, we have time, because according to the interview of one of the IED, the Education Committee, with James Jimenez, the lady director, no, that they have a 4th printer. So they have 4 printers, 3 are operating, and they have 4 as a buffer, no, and then they have 2 weeks buffer. In fact, they finished the printing 2 weeks, no, before the election. So that's correct, and they have a 4th printer. So I told the Supreme Court, we still have time, no? We still have time. We can reprint, use this 4th one, no? And then these 3 can continue with the printing of the ballot as scheduled, but the corrections, they can be done by this. And probably, in time for the election, they can catch up, no? So, but then, it's not considered, it was not considered by the Supreme Court, no? But of course, probably the decision was so late already, and the OSG also delayed their comment because they were banking on a resolution of the Supreme Court saying all cases, all motions falling in January, you can submit in February too because of COVID. But it should not be included in that resolution because these are urgent matters.
Sir, tama ba alala ko that you asked the Supreme Court at the time to stop to consider stopping the printing of ballots?
Of course, that's my prayer, no? That has to be your prayer, stopping the ballot. But actually, it's not really like stopping the ballot, but stopping the printing, but all continue with. Of course, you have to change you have to stop because you have to change the
Sir,
ballot
parang
face,
may
no?
mga ano din, no? May mga operational concerns din. But do you think that your request parang was feasible, or parang may part of you na parang, sige, I was grasping at straws, but I just had to fight for this? What was going on in your head?
It's more like I had to fight for it because I don't know. Even the Supreme Court probably doesn't know what's going on in the printing. Only the Comelec knows, no? So, but I don't know. So I'm just suggesting and suggesting and suggesting to the Supreme Court. Probably the Supreme Court will call the representative from the Comelec and probably make an oral argument or something, no?
But eventually, the campaign
But
season
that
already...
did not happen.
The campaign season already started, and at some point, you sort of like, you understood na wala ng... Na, parang this election season, parang hindi pa rin talaga kayo mabibigyan ng pagkakataon.
Actually, people are still campaigning for me, but I'm getting quiet, no? I'm going around with my advocacy. Actually, I started early. I started October 1 because there's no issues on campaigning. There's no hindrance in campaigning, early campaigning. I campaigned starting January.
But when did you file na the case that ito na naging another election law jurisprudence?
When did I file?
Itong kasong ito na napanalunan ninyo. When did you go to the Supreme Court again to...
I went to the Supreme Court that week, 2 days after the January 3, no? When I learned about the January 3 decision because they emailed to me, no? So I immediately wrote a petition, no? Petition for review on certiorari,
So
no?
January pa lang din meron ng...
So January 3, I received the email without yet the hard copy. While waiting with the hard copy, I received the email of the clerk of the commission that I'm finally disqualified na from the en banc, no? So on 5 or 6, I went to the Supreme Court to file, but then the Supreme Court saying, "Oops, COVID, first week we don't accept petition, so Monday is closed because it's really like lockdown, no?" Mm-hmm. So I filed on Monday 10, no? Because 3 is a Monday, so 10 is another Monday. So there is a resolution in the Supreme Court saying no filings, really, because it's a lockdown. Then partial filing after Monday, but only the urgent cases, which is election cases are urgent. That's why the Office of the Solicitor General should have submitted within January, so that to speed up the process, no? Mm-hmm. But then what happened was they submitted in February 2, I think, or 3, saying because there's a Monday or weekend there, and then saying because of the resolution, there's a resolution in the Supreme Court saying that all cases, motions filed due in January may be filed in February. So they invoked that resolution. But what I was saying is, it is an election case. It should be urgent. They should have filed it. It should have been an exemption, no? Like exception from the rule, no?
Anyway, sir, it's in June you already won your second case.
Yeah.
Basahin ko lang itong release ng Supreme Court. It has ruled that unpopularity and non-membership in a political party are not sufficient grounds to declare a nuisance candidate. It also said that the Comelec made several errors, particularly shifting the burden on you to prove that you are not a nuisance candidate. A burden supposed to be borne by the Comelec Law Department, which made the allegation that Marquez did not possess bona fide intention to run for senator. So, Mr. Norman, kayo ba, siguro, for the sake of discussion, because the Comelec, the rationale nila, of course, there are like operational concerns, like, sinasabi nila baka humaba yung balota kapag lahat ng mga kandidato inalaw na tumakbo. Kayo ba, sir, sa palagay ninyo, when is someone a nuisance candidate?
Actually, of course, when you file your petition, you're making like a mockery of yourself, no? Like creating a scenario like this. like somebody carrying a placard and a kariton and then saying so many promises which are really unthinkable, no? So that's a nuisance, no? Of course, there's a nuisance which is the same name, like somebody asks you to run because you have the same namesake as another person. So that I will not do. That's the third reason, no? So first reason is the property qualification, no? Second is the like bona fide intention to run, but then it's actually bona fide intention to run if you are doing some actions which is not really serious, no? Like you file on behalf of someone and then you will withdraw. That's not a bona fide intention to run, because you're just like a card, no? You're just saving the position for somebody else intentionally. So that's not a bona fide intention to run. Okay, creating a sin while filing so much, no, without which gives the doubt to your sincerity. And then you don't have any program of government, no, which the Supreme Court acknowledged, no,
that you have.
Oh, he has a program of government. He has 6 reasons why he is not. Why he has bona fide intention to run. He has 6 proofs, no, which is Supreme Court itemized, no. So that's why it finally solidifies my candidacy, no, probably for the next election, no. So why will I not take it? Because
and si Comelec Chair George Garcia said that he agrees with the Supreme Court ruling that unpopularity should not be a measure in evaluating nuisance candidacies. But he also said maybe it's time for Congress to revisit our laws and maybe define more clearly ano nga ba ang isang nuisance candidate. Is that something that you agree with?
Actually, it was my suggestion in my petition. I told them, if you are doing this to us, maybe you should change the omnibus election code. Give us right from the start, before the so as attachment to the COC, give us your not just a plain by data, no, proof of financial capability, if that is allowed, no. So maybe I suggested to the Supreme Court in my petition that maybe we should change the omnibus election code. Of course, this is not the Supreme Court. It is the legislative, no. So maybe they should already change the omnibus election code and really revise the system, no, the process, no, the process, and of course the qualification. Now, the Commissioner George Garcia was asking the Congress to pass a law, but more on how to evaluate a nuisance candidate. Mm-hmm. They're asking the help, no, of the Congress to redefine what is a nuisance candidate. But I don't think we should redefine. It's already there. What they should do is they should change the process, make it expedite, so that those who are capable of writing the petition to the Supreme Court can still have the chance, no, to be included in the ballot, no, still has a fighting chance, no, which they're not giving in probably earlier than 2019. They're doing that also, because in the case of another candidate, the presidential candidate, they were so one commissioner was so adamant in saying in pushing for to speak expedite, no, the which is a complex case. My case is a simple case, no, it's just simple case, and it's like templates, no, it's the same thing. 2019, 2020, the same thing. They're telling me the same citations from the Supreme Court, and all these like citations. I question that this is not applicable. This is not applicable. This citation from the U.S. is not applicable here in the Philippines. So I question all this. I question 3 citations from jurisprudence which they have been using in the past, no? And the Supreme Court saying yes, it is not relevant.
No, sir, you have like 2 wins under your belt, and what's their next move? Kasi, well, What's next for Norman Marquez now that he already has this? Will you push to boost your profile? Will you coordinate with more groups? Ano yung game plan nyo for the next 3 years? Is 2025 something that you're looking forward to at this point?
Yeah, I think it's just about 2 years from now, no? Because it's already like October 1, no? It's already filing, no?
Of 2024?
October 1 of 2024. That's 2 years from now. So, and I'm doing something, no? This is very, very fast, no? It's just around the corner from me. But what I'm doing is I'm trying not to lessen my exposure, lessen my coverage of the cases, no, my advocacy. I'm just continuing with my advocacy because I know I'm in the right track, and just put my name in the ballot and let the advocacy create the possibility, no? Let them put an animal welfare advocate in the Senate because we believe we can do that. And I don't need to be popular. Because I don't want to be popular. I cannot take the jeepney and eat in the carinderia and people know me, no? I don't like that, no? Because if I go to the scenes of the crime, I don't want them to recognize me, no? But come election time, if I'm in the ballot, oh, there's Norman Marquez and this is an animal welfare advocate. I don't care who he is. If he is unpopular, because he is helping my dogs, I have 4 dogs here at home, I will vote for him. That's the attitude.
Sir, but do you think, just for the sake of conversation, do you think you can actually win? Because you've said many Filipinos are pet owners, but will someone vote just because, for example, he's a pet owner? How confident are you about your chances in the 2025 elections?
Actually, in 2019, we were confident that 35 million pet owners can rally behind me because they're so nanggigigil na, no? Galit na sila because of sa mga problema ng sa mga pounds, advocacy, mga cruelty. And for the past 2.5 years of Animal Welfare Act, and for the past 2.5 decades of Animal Welfare Act and 1.5 decade of Anti-Rabies Act, the system, the animal welfare is really so problematic, no? It's like going down, no? We're just beating around the bush, no? So that's why the pet owners, we're only thinking of pet owners. We're not even thinking of the livestock owners, no? These are the pets only, and we believe they comprise 35 million registered Filipino voters, no? So it's not really population. It's like pet owners only, no? Who can vote, no? So there's 35 million, and we only need 15 million for a senator, for a candidate to win, no? So, and that's 3 out of 7, no? So we believe like we could have won 2019. Just put us in the ballot because we will create, because they'll never know what will hit them, no? And 2022 is really like so overdue and so like frustrating. Now, but in 2022, we have already included another package in the pet owners because most of the marginalized sectors, 90% of them are mostly pet owners, no? So now we are including in our package the LGBTs, the riders, even the livestocks, no? The fisher folks. So they're now encouraging them also to help, even the senior citizens, no? So now that's why I have changed my battle cry, no? From voice of the animals to voice of the animals and the marginalized sector, no? Because they're saying if Norman Marquez can like stoop down to reach out for the animals in need, how much more the poor? That's why some folks in Tondo are saying, we trust Norman Marquez because he is helping our dogs, how much more the poor? So more than any of the popular politicians and more than any of the rich politicians, because anyway, they are all rich, they are all popular, so what's the difference? And we only need 12. And here comes Norman Marquez, give him the 12th position. He's not rich, but he is helping. So let's get money from these 11 politicians and then give the 12th position to Norman Marquez, no? Without getting from him. In fact, we will print the tarpaulin from him in our places, no? So that's the attitude. In fact, it is very easy to campaign on the pet owners than a rich politician, even as member of a party. It's easier for me to campaign for me than a rich politician, because there are so many of them already now, no? So and they have the same thing. Mm-hmm. So now I have this niche, no, which is like a fresh niche for somebody to be elected in the Senate, no? Mm-hmm. An animal welfare advocate in the Senate, no?
Well, we've run out of time, Sir Norman, but good luck on your next journey, and sana yung 2025 parang third time's the charm for you.
Yes.
Well,
hopefully, no?
Anyway, sir, that's all the time that we have for today. Thank you for joining us today here on Rappler Talk to talk about your advocacy and your fight, basically your successful fight to prove that you're not a nuisance candidate here in the Philippines. So, I am Dwight De Leon, and this has been Rappler Talk.